Alright, what is good, y'all? It is Blake back again with another Core Reacts for this weekend, and today we are throwing it back, and we are bringing it back. I'm talking about a brand new I Set to Kill single drop this week, Wilderness. This is their first single in quite a while, I think, so I'm really excited to check it out. I haven't been too up to date with everything I Set to Kill has been doing lately. These guys, you know what's so funny about this freaking song is that I couldn't even find like an official visualizer or music video for it. I don't think they have anything for it on YouTube. The only way I knew about it is because I followed them on Instagram, and they posted about it on Instagram. So that's pretty much the only way I found out that this track even exists. I read the comments on Instagram. Apparently we've got some screaming in this track, which has been absent from quite a lot of their new stuff. I think, what's her name? I think Alex, yeah, because Alexis is the lead singer. I think she does a little screaming in their most recent album, their self-titled. But outside of that, they don't have a dedicated screamer anymore. So, yeah, I'm not sure who they got for this track. I don't know who does it, but apparently there is screaming in this track. So, and apparently this sounds like some of their old stuff. So, I absolutely had to give this a listen. I'm not even sure if this one is going to get any views because this is kind of such a niche band. Like, I feel like if you weren't actively listening to metalcore, screamo type stuff back in the early 2000s, especially more underground stuff, you probably have no idea who I Set to Kill is. But, I mean, to put it out simply, I Set to Kill is the band that got me into, like, metalcore, screamo, period. They were, like, the first band that I started to obsess over like crazy in that genre. Obviously, before I Set to Kill, it was Falling Up. Like, Falling Up is, I mean, other than I Set to Kill is Falling Up. Like, Falling Up is, that's my origin right there. But as far as metalcore goes, I Set to Kill is my origin. These guys are the ones who started it all for me, for sure. So, you know, no matter how their sound changes, no matter what their lineup looks like, I am with them until the end, like 100%. So, yeah, definitely have to check this one out. I think also this is the first new single since Anissa rejoined the band. If you don't know, Anissa is Alexis' sister. I think they had a falling out like sometime, I think it was sometime after, what was the name of this album? I know it was the name of one of the singles, but I can't remember if it was the name of the album too, Broken Frames. I think sometime after that she left the band, and then I believe they had one more album release, or no, well, yeah, they released 2 more albums, and then she recently came back, like, I think she came back last year. So, yeah, not quite the full squad back, but, I mean, you got the sisters are back in, like, they started it all, so, I mean, that's really good. So, yeah, we're gonna check this one out. This is Wilderness. I'm sorry, no visualizer, no music video, but this is all that they got. But we're going to check it out regardless, and hopefully it sounds good. Here we go. Oh man, I'm getting early 2000s vibes already. Oh man. Oh, like that. I like that background vocal. Nice ambience. Oh yes, here we go. Yes. Okay, okay.
I thought was nothing, there was something steering me. Heard from the shadows, you are the light, you will embark. All of the wilderness is yours. Follow the signs into the dark, listen to every little whisper, guided by your
Cool, okay. Oh, dang, that's a dirty for an outro. Okay. Kind of sounds like maybe this was that outro. It kind of sounds like it was meant to serve as sort of a transition into another track. So I really hope that these guys have a new album cooking. Oh my god. That sounded like that sounded like a force fade out for sure. That sounded like a force fade out. I could be wrong, but that definitely sounded like a force fade out, meaning that sounds like the outro was intentionally designed to be faded into another track, but like they faded it out just so it doesn't sound quite awkward when it cuts off. Man, but that was pretty good. I actually really enjoyed that. The beginning for sure, the beginning like riff for sure, just that crap just whiplashed me back to early 2000s for sure. Okay, so for the screaming part, I think actually this is the I can't remember how many dudes are in the band, but I know there's one guy for sure. I don't even know who's on drums. He might do drums, but I can't remember. I'm not like super familiar with their current lineup, but I know that there's one other guy. He's either on guitar or drums, but yeah, he does some of the screaming too. So I think that this was probably him, because I mean, again, this isn't like an official video or anything, so like I can't really. Is that his name, Caleb? So yeah, it was probably Caleb. But like I don't know, it might have been a feature, but I'm not 100% sure. But no, what I was gonna say about the screaming is it sounded good, but I think this track would have been completely fine without it for sure. I know a lot of people really want them to like make screaming like a full-time thing for them again, like in all of their songs, in at least in a majority of their songs, just like their older material. But I definitely feel like they definitely shouldn't force it, because for sure for this track, like during that breakdown, like them adding it into the breakdown was perfect, but I think even without the screaming, it would have been I think the track would have been completely fine. So I really hope they don't feel inclined to have to add screaming into a lot of their newer stuff just because people want it. Because a lot of their stuff sounds just fine without it. Obviously, I would love more screaming, but I don't want it to be forced. I want it to just be a direction that they just feel naturally driven towards, sort of diving back into. So, but either way, like this was really good. I really enjoyed this. It's a really good sounding track. Love the nostalgia vibes in the intro for sure. And yeah, that outro's got me hyped, because if they have a new record coming out soon, dude, I am so ready. But I believe these guys are completely independent right now, so like I'm not really sure, like, I'm pretty sure it's hard for them to gather the funds to like do music videos and do like, put together official visualizers and all of that. So, I know things are tough being independent, but yeah, I'm really hoping that fans show their support and they're able to get the funds to do what they want to do, because they're still on the grind for real. I know they're touring right now with Lost and Separation. Unfortunately, I feel like any chance these guys get, they're gonna they're gonna dodge Minnesota because I don't know if they've ever even performed here. Like, I have no idea. I always, whenever they announce a new tour, I always check their Instagram. They mostly sort of tour around that Texas area. Like, they do a lot of shows in Texas. You know, Texas is such a huge state, so like they get like 4 or 5 stops in Texas alone. But yeah, I'm always constantly on the prowl looking for when they're gonna freaking hit Minnesota, because as soon as they do a show here, I am there 100%. I've been waiting years to go to an I Set to Kill show. These guys are my origin. I absolutely have to see them at least once before I freaking die. Like, they are on my bucket list for sure. Like, they have to be. But anyway, that's going to do it for this reaction. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this track. I thought it was pretty solid. Yeah, again, sorry, no visualizer, no music video. Normally I don't do reactions for tracks that don't have at least a visualizer. But this is I Set to Kill. They get the pass, okay? They get the exception for sure. So yeah, let me know what you think of the track in the comments below. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. And most importantly, if you haven't done so yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you can stay up to date with all the latest core reacts dropping here on the channel. I know I've been pretty infrequent with those as of late. You know, if you're primarily subbed to watch me react to metal content, I've been lacking. But mostly because I really only like reacting to stuff that actually catches my interest. I don't want to do forced reactions where I'm like, oh, this is news, so I guess I'll just react to it. Like, nah. I want to do stuff from bands that I'm interested in, or something that if I hear that it sounds good in a teaser and I want to listen to the full thing, I'll do a reaction for it. That's just kind of how I operate. So yeah, if you don't mind waiting, for something to come out that piques my interest, definitely hit the subscribe button and help the channel out. But anyway, that's going to do it for me today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your energy as usual, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
My poetry's never failed, never failed.